if you cannot sit at your desk and think to yourself, what would Aragon do? What would whatever cool Western character that Clint Eastwood just played in the movie from the 60s that I just watched,
right.
What would he do? If you don't have that, you are not going to have you need a cornerstone. You need ground to stand on. You need a reference point.
You need someone to look up to.
You need someone to look up to. Now, obviously, the apex model is the model of Christ, right? Obviously, that is the default standard that everyone should be using, Christian men included. But there are elements of Christ's likeness that can be pulled out of the ether and out of Scripture and out of the intrinsic understanding that people have as part of the reality that God created. You can claw those out of the ether and put them in characters and nestle them in characters and in human archetypes. And that is another part of the reason why not having fathers, having strong fathers, is so destructive, because that is a built-in role model. What would my dad do? Like, if you can't think that thought, you are woefully underprepared. If you cannot think the thought, what would my dad do right now? That is, you are in hot water. The people of old, they didn't need therapy because they could look at these stories and go, this is what Odin would have done. I don't know, whatever, you know.
This is what the hero of the story does.
This is what the hero of the story that I like would have done.
Mm-hmm. And I want to be the hero of my story.
And I want to be the hero.